And welcome to another live stream, live from beautiful Abruzzo. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. Let me know in the comments. Start writing away in the comments box. Tell me where you are in the world, what you're up to. I've already seen some of the comments already, and we've got David Casassa that's watching from 27,000 feet above the Atlantic, wishing I were back in Abruzzo. It won't be long, David. It won't be long. This evening, we're starting already. The B-man's getting in straight away. This evening, we've got a bit of a crazy evening. We've got everybody's favorite. It's Meet the Home Buyers. But it's Meet the Home Buyers Invasion, I'm going to call it. That's what I've decided. So it's supposed to be Meet the Home Buyers just by a couple. But Paul and Christine have been bombarded by some other guests who have been on the show before. So it may get a little bit chaotic later on the show, but we'll see how it all goes. But it is Meet the Home Buyers. We're going to meet a couple who bought in Fara San Martino. So we're going to be talking a little bit about Fara and how things went for them. And then there will be extra guests. That's all I'm saying at this moment. So let us know where you are in the world. Let us know what's happening in your life. And here it's Festa. Tomorrow is Festa. It's Primo Maggio, the 1st of May. It's supposed to have when you have your first swim, or people go in the mountains and have barbecues and things like that. But it should be the first swim. I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. The weather's been fantastic, but we've had a bit of a strange day today, and so it's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow. But if anybody does go swimming in the Adriatic, send us a few photographs ready for next week. What else have I got to say? What have I got to say? Completely. Buonasera from Vittorito. Who was that from Vittorito? What have we got coming up? We've got no Domenico, I'm afraid, this evening. Oh, it's David Palladino. No Domenico this evening because he's on his way to Padua to go and see his family. So there is no what's it called again? Domenico and Tony's tongue twisting trials. Unfortunately, there's going to be none of that tonight. But we do have something new, and it's going to be called Where's Tony? Speaking of Tony, the Kazakh producer, here he is. Good evening,
hey,
sir.
Boy. How you doing?
Are you ready for your new thing?
Whatever that entails, David. Yes, because you never told me, did you?
I know it's just something I thought because I do miss when Domenico's not here, so I think we need to keep it up. So just seen a message there from Ali, who's Ali's having a cheeky cheddar swallow in Sulmona. That sounds like a film, doesn't it?
That was
Ali.
Yeah.
Let's have a look, Ali, and cheeky wee cheddar swallow because she's from Scotland, and there's no way it's a wee cheddar swallow if it's Ali. Definitely not. It's going to be grande.
Definitely not. They don't do small, do they?
But what have we got? We met Paul. He was kind enough to show us his home, which is one I loved, but it was sold already. Oh well, there you go. Who was that? Who was saying Lee? Oh, is that Lee? Is that Lee that's buying in? I think it may well be. My eyes are not as good as they used to be. Anyway, what am I leaving you on here for? We'll see you in a sec. I can't go for that. Let's just get rid of him. Okay. What's up, everyone? Uncle Ben. Anyway, should be a great night today. As I said, we've got what have we got? We've got stunning photo of the week. We've got our new Where's Tony? No cheer. Thanks, Tom. Okay, and then obviously we've got Meet the Home Buyers and all the other great stuff. Okay, so let's start. Let's start with last week's tour. Last week's tour was a huge success and absolutely great bunch as usual. And here's a picture of them in Fara San Martino, which is perfect because that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So I think we're missing one from this photograph, but we had a fantastic tour last week. It really was great. And the weather was kind to us as well. Day one was a little bit of a mix. Day two was just unbelievable. So we had a great tour and really looking forward to May's tour as well, which there are some spaces available. If Tony lets me just take over for a second, if I can, let's see how quick he is off the mark. If Tony can just get rid of that little thing and add the one about the tour dates. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? I'll do it myself. There you go. So the 28th and 29th of May is available to book now. We have got a few seats. There's not many left. I think we may have 2, I think, or something like that. But if you are interested in coming, then join us. Go onto the website www.homeanditaly.com, click on tours, and you can book it on there. And here's another couple of groups for you here. These are some of the groups we've had in the past. This is in Pacentro. This is what was a cold one, the last tour that we did, not the last one, the second to last, in Sulmona. This one is in Raiano. Excellent tour as well. The great thing is to see so many people on these tours and so many people who have bought. It's fantastic. This was in Introdacqua. It's all good stuff. If you want to join the tours, it's a great way of meeting people. This is in Palombaro, a great way of meeting people that are thinking the same as you and looking for places in beautiful Abruzzo. And it's a great way to get support as well. We keep the tour WhatsApp group open for as long as possible so people can enjoy friendship, should we say. So if you are interested, make sure you go on the website, join us in May time. If you can't make the May one, look at that. Tony's thinking about on his own 2 feet. The autumn tour dates, September the 24th and 25th, October 22nd and 23rd. And they're all available to book now. I know there's strange things going off in the world at the moment. So I know some people are thinking, oh, I don't want to travel yet and things like that. But you're just missing a great place. So just book it and just come on over. I'm sure, he says, everything will be sorted. I'm sure. I've got confidence in I don't know in who, but in someone. Someone is going to show common sense. Okay, so that's the notices. That's the tours. Let's get on with what we're going to do next. We'll do stunning photo of the week, and this one comes strangely enough from David Palladino, who we've just seen mentioned on here. And he sent me this photograph a few weeks ago. What I love about this is, let me get the photograph on. First of all, it is a stunning photo. Look at that. And when he sent me this photograph, he wrote on there, this is the view from, it must have been slightly zoomed, but I'm sure he said it was the view from the car park in Conad. So Conad is a supermarket in Popoli. So, and just look how that is Abruzzo in a picture, I would say, is that. And the crazy thing is, what I love about this photograph, is stood in a supermarket. So where people think there must be nothing there, look how wild it is, look how, but he's actually stood in a supermarket car park taking this photograph. What an absolutely fantastic one. David, thank you so much. And a big shout out to Larry as well. First time I met him last week. Pleasure to meet you both, both over there in Vittorito. So fantastic one there. And then I have another one because during the tour, we had a little bit of a surprise visit from a lovely lady called Penny. And she came up to me. She bought a property here in Palombaro. And she came she came up to me while we were in the streets of Palombaro with the group. And all of a sudden, she sort of opened. It was like a flasher almost. As everybody knows what a flasher is, don't they? When we're wearing jackets and stuff, which I've never been flashed before. Luckily, she did have something on underneath. I'm saying luckily, she's a very nice lady. Don't get me wrong. But we had a bit of a laugh because she walked up to me and flashed this, and it certainly made me. Penny's absolutely fantastic, and her daughter as well, Bridget, and son-in-law Mad Robert, who's been on here before. Which they're hoping to come over on a work visa. And you may be wondering why I found it funny. Well, if you look, I don't know if you can see from this, but you can see somebody in a shower. And let me move to the next photo. Let me zoom in. It's a Party Shower Dave t-shirt. I mean, how cool is that? Absolutely fun. If there was ever a time to get the merchandise done, then I think this is the kind of thing. This is the kind of image I want to be showing off when we try selling houses here in Abruzzo. But we had a great time. Penny, thank you so much. It was great to see you. And I understand Rob got these t-shirts printed. So if he's watching tonight, don't worry, I'll get you back, sir, with no problem at all. But absolutely fantastic. So that's the big laugh for this week with Party Shower Dave. Superb. Absolutely great. Hopefully Penny, it would be great to get Penny, Bridget, and Robert on as soon as they find out about their visas. So they're still waiting such a long time. On that note, I want to quickly say before we start moving on to Tony's new piece, I want to. Oh, I got the right person. It is Leah. So good to see you. I wanted to say that today we had to go to the Questora. Let me bring him back on. Where is he? Hold on a second. Let me find Tony again.
You kind of lost me.
We went to the Questora, didn't we? Let's get rid of
we did
for the week to renew our permission to set before Brexit, weren't we? So they're not allowed to throw us out as much as they've tried throwing you out, but it's just not happening.
I just won't go.
Yeah, and I have to admit that people do talk highly of Silvana and everything that she does and helps with utilities and helps with all the. But she even surprised me today. Just barging away like a true Italian style. So little Silvana that is sort of half the size of me, well, maybe a third the size of me.
Straight to the front of the queue.
Straight. Well, actually, better than the queue. She just walked straight through the room. I wondered where she disappeared to, and came back later saying, "Follow me," and off we all trotted, didn't we? There was
it was about half an hour early, weren't we?
I know, 4 of us, and one person didn't even have an appointment there. But she just basically told the police to get on with it. So I was quite impressed myself today.
She was a star. It really was.
So we need to remind everybody. What do we need to remind people to do, Tom? Can you remember? Anybody that's doing this? It was this morning when we did it. What did we say? We need to tell. We need to what didn't happen. What should have? Can you remember?
Can't remember what you said.
You were stressed this morning, weren't you?
I was stressed, yes. Yeah, well, anything like that does stress me out very quickly. And it takes me a while to get over it.
We noticed. I mean,
even
considering
it went so smoothly.
And we were an hour early.
So quickly, yeah.
And you were still stressing.
I was, yeah, even at that.
And you've completely forgot the thing that we all forgot.
Oh, the bolo.
Oh, yes.
The market bolo.
Anybody that's watching, this applies to the Brits that's watching that need to renew their permesso di soggiorno, the Brexit one. Yeah. We printed off exactly what we needed at Chieti Questora. I'm not sure if it's the same at the other immigration offices. And it said nothing about buying a €16 stamp, you know, they call the Marca di Bollo here, that you can get from a tabaccaio. But when we got there, that's what they asked for. So somebody had to go running up steps. That was my monthly exercise. That was my month. I think the guy, the lady in the tabaccaio, I thought that I was really desperate for cigarettes or I got a problem. But anyway, so
well, I couldn't work out whether he was sweating or it was the rain when you come back.
So I got sent running up the stairs to the centre of Chieti to get these Marca di Bollo. So anybody that's watching, any Brits that's watching that need to renew their card soon, just make sure you take a €16 Marca di Bollo, even if it doesn't say it on there, because you will need it. But other than that, it was really straightforward. Okay, so let's, what we're going to do now. Okay, it's Tony's new thing. Let's bring him back on again. You're getting a bit airtime. Are you ready?
I'm going to ask for a pay rise.
This is called Where's Tony? Simple title.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So what you're going to do, because Domenico's not here, we're not doing a scene from a film, but in Italian, and it's only going to be in Italian. So I'm keeping it easy. This week it's dead easy.
Oh, right.
So you're going to say something about a place where you are. It's a place in Abruzzo, so it's all for people that love Abruzzo.
Okay.
You're going to say something about this place, and people have got to guess where you are. So you'll say it in Italian now. Nobody can guess yet. Wait for the end of the show. Say it again in Italian. See if somebody gets it. You ready?
Fine. Fire away.
Okay. It's got to be really clear because we're doing it just in Italian. So it's got to be.
That's you.
So it's got to be really clear. Okay. Listen carefully, everybody.
Okay.
But no answering yet. Wait for later. Oh. It's live this time. You do realise, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just having a quick check.
Okay. Well, if you can just start, you know.
Well,
when you
ready?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Mi trovo in un paese. nella Valle Pelina, che è stato il luogo di nascita dei nonni di Madonna e Mike Pompeo. Dove sono?
Terribly spoken.
Well, it was, yeah.
You can tell that you're still stressed out.
I am
You can
still,
tell.
I'm still a bit shaky.
Yeah, you need a drink. Get a drink. The rest of the guests are all going to be drinking. They're all going to be on it. It's just, I forgot my glass and it's Festa as well. Okay, I'll give you a 5 out of 10 for that. Hopefully you can get a little bit better.
I'm actually probably worth a 3, to be honest.
Okay, I'll agree with you. See you later. Yeah. Okay, so that's Where's Tony? Did you hear? Did anybody got it? But don't tell us yet. Wait while later. Okay, I think it's now time to meet our guests. I think I've said everything. You know about Patreon, don't you? You need to get on Patreon, get early access to all of that kind of thing. What else was I going to say? I've done the quest store. I've said hello to David Casasso's 27,000 feet. I think that's about it. We've got some superb properties coming up, so do get onto Patreon. It's definitely worth it. Okay, let's bring our couple on. They've been patiently waiting. So here we are with Paul and Christine. Good evening.
Wow.
You're on the wine already.
Absolutely.
So before, I mean, obviously we will bring the mob on a little bit later. I don't want everybody to sort of disappear. So let's we'll save them for later, for the rest of your party, should we say? Okay. So Paul, tell us about yourselves, where you're from, everything else, and then we'll get on to where you are now.
We're originally from Buffalo, New York. We started our hunt about 2.5 years ago. And we originally were looking at Pretza.
Okay.
In that little 50 square meter house, and it fell through. And the crazy thing was that Monday, that Friday, the Fara house came up. And within 30 minutes, I'm texting, emailing Chris, you need to look at this. You need to do this. And I'm in the office doing this. And she's on her way to get a massage. And so, and what hooked me is when you said there's a secret garden. I'm thinking it's that little piece of grass as you turn the corner. Yeah. I could put a tree there. I could put an orange tree. And then you showed the garden. And that's when I had to message her and say, you need to come and look at this. You need to tell me what you want. She comes in.
And I say, yeah, go ahead, buy it. Get on that.
So were you on Patreon, Paul? I can't remember.
Yes.
Did you get it from Patreon? Yeah, there you go. Big advert for Patreon.
Yeah, we had looked at the pictures of the Pretza house.
Yeah.
And we had worked together for a long time, and then I got the Patreon alert Friday morning. It was like 8:45, 8:50. So I'm ready. I'm on there, guns ready. I'm ready to go. And I didn't even watch the whole video.
Really?
Yeah, it was that quick. And then I emailed you, messaged you, I texted, whatever I could possibly do to beat everybody.
Superb. So, how did why Abruzzo then? How did all of that come about? How did or why Italy? Had you been here before? Had you been to Abruzzo before? How did all of that work out?
Let Christine tell you that story.
Well, we both come from military background. I was married previously, and he was too. And we both lived in Germany for at least 2 times. 2 tours. So we did that and we really loved it. We found that like European lifestyle is definitely what we prefer. My previous marriage, I did live in Italy, but I lived on the Tuscany side. Okay. We lived near Pisa and Livorno in a beach town called Tirrenia, but it was very busy all the time, gritty. It was not what I would want to live like the rest of my life being. So then when we started looking and thinking about retirement, we were thinking, we would love to go to Europe. We started looking in Germany. We started looking in Italy, and we found you, Dave. That's how it happened.
So you just found it.
You have to look at this.
And then Paul's hounded me ever since on these shows as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
I'm sure some people will recognize your name, so that you popped up many times on our chats. But no, that's fantastic. So you'd never been to this area before. You'd just sort of
Found it through you. We watch your videos. We watch previous videos, and then every Saturday morning we would be sitting having our coffee in Buffalo, wondering what Dave has for us this week. And we just started loving it. But we came after we had said we were going to buy it. We were in the process of buying the house, and we came, and the mountains here, it's like paradise.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was. When you say that you don't have to necessarily come to buy, that was us. And then when we did come, we just fell in love even more with what we got.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely beautiful here.
Excellent. So talking about the place, I mean, obviously you chose Fara San Martino, and I'm just going to show people. We do have a lot of people that's been on here that bought in Fara. Let's bring a photograph. This is taken from Civitella, just up the road from Fara. Tell us a little bit. I mean, obviously we're going to talk about the house after, but how did you feel when you were when you saw Fara for the first time?
We needed to rent a Sherpa.
Is that what you felt?
It was, you're doing a lot of walking and a lot of climbing, which is great. I love it.
It's great exercise.
Yeah.
And then it was just the old town. There's so much hidden treasures here.
Yes. Yes.
I love photography, so I'm taking pictures constantly. And every day I go out for a walk and I'm hitting something new, whether it's an ape, because I love apes,
Right.
I love them, or it's worn out old doors, houses that for sale, anything, people, it doesn't matter. And the people here are so friendly.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're very welcoming.
And we have, there's one gentleman, we call him the ambassador.
Okay.
And every time we see him, he speaks English, he tries to, and we have a conversation, and it's a everyday thing.
Superb. But the people are fantastic. I mean, everybody says it on when we do these lives, but it is true, isn't it? The people are they're just amazing people. I know you've got a few dodgy neighbours there that will be coming on later, but forget about them. But putting them to one side, everybody else is really nice, aren't they? It's.
There's Leah. Hi, Leah. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the house. Very lovely couple, Frank and Leah.
Yeah, hopefully they're going to be near, but well, not far away anyway, are they? So the people. I mean, obviously, you're not worried about the language. Then you just get out there and mix with who you can.
I try to speak my broken Italian. She's better at it than I am.
Yeah, he tries to speak his broken Italian. Everything's a chino in his broken Italian.
So you just speak in English and just add chino at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. You got Vino Chino?
Well, if it works for you, then that's absolutely fine. So going back to Fara San Martino, then obviously, as you say, some of the residential part and where I met you the other day, there's lots of steps and things like that. But the actual town and the town centre is quite. I mean, this is the part. I don't know if people can see in the middle, but there's an archway in the middle. See if I can. I don't know if anybody can see it on this screen. Let me have a quick look. There we go. Yeah, there's an archway here, and that goes into the old town, doesn't it? That's incredible. And these two houses here, I don't know if you've met those yet, but a big shout out to them. We've got Kathy on the left. She bought this property here, and then we have Bjorn on the right who bought.
That's where Bjorn lives.
Yes, yep. That's where Bjorn, the ex-tax man, a good, not so good friend of mine. That's his place here. So yes, and as I say, Kathy lives to the south. Right. Yeah. They came on a tour as well. But Fara's it's so unique, isn't it, as a town, because of the It's close to the mountains. The mountains are really sort of, how would you explain it? I mean, it's just a very unique place, isn't it?
It is just so inviting, and peaceful at the same time.
I feel
Yes.
like the mountains hug us. Like when you wake up in the morning, it's just all around you, everywhere you look, but it's hugging you, it's protecting you.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
it.
the Maella Mountain is known as the Mother Mountain, so that's probably why. And people do say that. People say that she protects us, so to speak. But the Maella Mountain is known as the Mother Mountain. So there you go. That's where you get that feeling from. I quickly showed a photograph then because believe it or not, I occasionally or used to play tennis. And if my son's watching Gianluca, who is how many years my senior, he is he's 30, however many years younger, and he's still not beaten me. But we occasionally play in Fara, and even the free tennis courts that you get. I mean, look at the view you get from it. It's just absolutely incredible. Wherever you go in the town, it's just absolutely stunning is the word. Tell us about this place.
The Fiumma Verde, the Green River. We can hear it from our home. You can hear just the water just going by, and the peacefulness that comes upon you is just wonderful.
And it's so clear, isn't it? It's crystal. And this is the runoff from the mountains and goes into the pasta factory or the pasta factories that are below this. But it is a beautiful. Have you been here in summer yet? When this place is heaving with people and barbecues and
The one day we came to look at the house.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And we actually met a couple from Texas.
Right.
That live here.
Right.
Their last name is DeCecco.
Oh yeah, John, isn't it? Is it John? Yeah. Sorry, I am responsible for a few people in Fara San Martino, but there you go. So the big thing about Fara San Martino as well, which I just want to go back to this picture first. So obviously people can see this sort of this crack in the mountainside almost, and there's an amazing walk, isn't there, through there? And you sent me some photographs of it. Yep. Explain when you first walk into this part where the two mountains sort of meet each other. Explain that to people.
That was Saturday when I met you, before I was coming back from that walk.
Right.
There's two ways to go in. You go the highway or the low way from the parking lot.
Yeah.
So, I went through the highway and just started walking. And when it opens up initially, you're seeing birds nesting, flying about. It's amazing. It's breathtaking because you're looking up. And this thing, you just feel so small when you start walking in. And then there it is, right there. Yeah.
This is just incredible, isn't it, this part?
Absolutely. And as soon as you go in, probably 10 feet after you get in there, it cools down about 10 degrees.
Yes.
And it's a whole different world.
Yeah, and I don't think no disrespect to your photo, but you can't explain to people what, because it's like a natural corridor, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's maybe 25 meters long, maybe something like that, with these two huge mountains that come together and just don't quite meet, and it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's incredible.
It's amazing. I mean, it's breathtaking.
So obviously, once you get through this, it opens up, and then. This is what you're greeted with, isn't it? Tell us a little bit about this.
As you exit the crack or the throat, whatever you want to call it, you see the ruins, and it transforms you. It's just so peaceful. You become one.
Yeah.
And then I was there by myself. There was nobody else there. And
it's amazing when it's like that, isn't it? And obviously, as time goes on, as the warmer months come in, it does get quite busy. But when you go on your own, it's a different atmosphere altogether, isn't it?
It is. It's just so. I mean, it changes you.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just so you're seeing what nature has done and what they've done with the monastery.
Yes.
And you're looking at it and like, how can these two things coexist?
Yeah, yeah. It is. I agree. It is. It is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's 1,000 year, over 1,000 years of story that we've got here. And you sent me a photo. I took this one sort of last year sometime, but you sent me a photo together. I really like sort of as you get, because you can only sort of peer through the fence unless you go on a guided tour of it. But when you sent this, I love this picture because you can tell you're on your own. You can tell that the sort of. But even just looking at this old archway here to what used to be the main little church tucked away in a cave is just, and there's a few of these in Abruzzo. I think this one, there's some spectacular ones in Rocca Morici as well. But I think Fara's definitely got something really special. Just the location, isn't it? It's just mind blowing.
It is. I mean, Fara is just a small, quaint town that is more than it's telling. It's a secret. Yeah. I agree. Definitely. Okay, so this is another picture. Now I love this statue, and this statue faces that sort of crack in the mountain, if you want to call it that. And this was for all the people that had to leave, because it's quite a moving statue as well when you look. I mean, there's a child hanging on to father's leg, and there's a couple of suitcases there, if I remember. And this is for all the people that had to emigrate to other countries after war and during hard times, where usually the men were sent away, leaving behind their families. And it's a fantastic monument, isn't it? Placed in a perfect position as well. Absolutely. I mean, I stood there trying to get the perfect picture.
Yeah.
I took 3 different angles, and finally I settled on this one, where this is, it draws you, and it actually has sympathy because they have to leave, and he's leaving through the crack. Yes.
Yeah. No, it is absolutely brilliant. It's almost bringing me to tears, and I've seen these things so many times. Okay, let's talk about your house. Let's go on to that. You said that you were first attracted by the garden, and I remember when I went to see this property, and that was a big attraction for me, but also the view from your property.
Yeah.
So I want to show people. I can't remember which floor this is from. This is one that I took when I first went to see the property. Tell us.
That's the second floor.
That's the second. Okay. Tell us how you felt when you came to the house then and you started seeing these views yourself.
The pictures and the video that you do has no justice seeing it in person.
Yeah.
And Leah can attest to this because she was on the tour, and she was on the 3rd floor.
Yes.
But once you're there, it's just amazing. It's peaceful. You have the rhythm of the water. You have the barking dogs. You have little bits of,
Our little neighborhood cat.
the neighborhood cats. And then you look at the mountain, and everything just fades away. All the colors.
Yeah. So your garden, your secret garden, we're sort of looking at it sort of below. Let me see what the next photo is. We go to your house first. So this, because it looks from this angle. When I took the photo, I know I probably had my. I didn't realize Claudio was on that photograph at the bottom right. I must have had my wide angle there. But it is a beast of a house, isn't it? In the sense of it's a big, beautiful stone property. It's pretty much sort of, if I remember rightly, it's one room on each floor, isn't it?
Correct.
Taller rather than sort of spread apart. But I mean, looking at it from here in the stone, the properties around that part and the old part are just fantastic, aren't they?
It is. It's just, the stone itself, like it is character.
Yes.
It just tells you a story.
Yes. Yeah. So just to explain to people then, obviously, if you just explain this door, what's inside this door, and then the next photo is taken around the corner, so you can then explain a little bit more in the house. But if you just let people know what you're going to do in there and what's in there at the moment.
Okay. Currently, that's the cantina.
Yep.
And it's got a little bit of everything in it. Carmine and Nicole and their kids helped, take apart a couple of the monstrosities of the wall units that were in the house and put it in there. But what we plan on doing, if everything goes right, is to close that off with a window.
Okay.
And make it a master suite.
Ah, okay.
And have a walk-in shower, toilet, sink, everything for downstairs. If everything goes right. If not, it's going to be a party room.
Okay. One or the other. So moving round the house then. So we're now on the right-hand side and going around that side. Once I get to it, this is sort of taken from the garden. This is the house. Do you want to explain? Obviously, you've got all 3 floors there as well. Do you want to explain what's on each floor? And then I will show people some interior shots in a second.
Okay. Each floor, the first floor or the ground floor is the living/lounge/kitchen.
Yeah.
Which had a wall. And I emphasize had.
Yeah.
Because we had it knocked down and had a living space.
Yeah, it was just a thin little wall, wasn't it? That was in there. That was in there. Yeah.
It was brick and plaster and nothing else.
Yes.
So you go.
So that's going to be that's kitchen, living, dining area, is it then, basically?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were saying today that you've ordered a kitchen, have you?
We actually. That was the biggest thing on this trip, was to get a kitchen.
Right.
We did 4 trips to IKEA, 4 different plans, and yesterday it all came together.
Right. Superb. So Gary's asking if you need permission from the council to change the door to a window. Yes, you do, Gary. Once it gets, once you start blocking up things, but people always worry about permissions, and you shouldn't worry about permissions. When it comes to doing a job, and a big job like what you're going to be doing, it actually pays to get the first of all, you're going to be legal when you're doing it. And second of all, you get a reduction in your VAT as well. So we will talk about works another time, but just to answer Gary's question. So the next floor, so you're going to have a kitchen, living, dining area. Is there a fireplace in there? I can't remember if there is one.
Yes,
there isn't. Yeah, you sent me the video today, didn't you?
Yes, and it works.
I can't believe you turned the fire on today. Well, it was a little bit cooler today than what it has been, isn't it? So I'll let you off.
Curiosity gets the better of me.
Okay, so it was more curiosity than necessity. Then is what we're saying.
Let's see if it works. And I cleaned it out, got all the stuff from previous years, and it worked.
Superb. So then going from that floor, moving up a floor, what have you got on the next one?
All right, it's just a single bedroom, a single room.
Okay.
And it's big. You're probably
is this the one with the nice tiles?
Yes.
So I think we've got that. Oh no, this is the balcony. This is showing
the
down to the secret garden is this behind this wall, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me just move on just from this. Oh yeah, just before we go to show the inside, where did you get this door from for your secret garden?
Okay. Wasn't it the kitchen door?
That's the kitchen door.
Was it? And you just thought you'd put it there. Well, that's very Italian of you, definitely.
Well, what I did was, I didn't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to repurpose it. And I have the frame, and Dominic is going to chip away part of the stone, and the frame and door will fit perfect.
Superb.
And it was like, it's got character. I can't get rid of it.
Brilliant. So that's your little secret garden that I think years ago would have probably, when we were doing the documents, I'm sure at some point it would have been some sort of house or something, because it's certainly, but it is beautiful, isn't it? It's great to have that, a little garden like that. There is another one in Fara San Martino that Patty, if she's watching, is going through the process with a similar sort of thing, with it, because to have a little garden in the historical centre is almost impossible to get.
That was a huge thing. It was, you can go out there, and it's like a little ramp, little pathway to get up into the garden. Yeah. And then it's like, this is your little paradise.
Yeah. If I remember rightly, I walked up that little ramp on the video and something happened to me. I can't remember what that was. It was either... Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was a cat that scared the living daylight. That's it. I remember now. I remember.
It's still there.
Is it still there? It's waiting for me. It's waiting for me to visit again.
and Svetlana, the one that got you wet.
Yeah. Okay, so the moving on. So these are beautiful floors. I forgot that you had these floors. So
Yes.
is this the first room up?
Right.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
what I
You
ended
couldn't
up
have
doing.
cleaned that bed off before you took the
No.
picture?
I know.
And I have to say, when Italians leave, they leave everything,
Yeah, yeah.
and you find some
Interesting.
interesting things.
Yeah.
And later on, we'll tell you about one of the good, interesting things that we found.
I'm intrigued to know. But this is the great thing, because sometimes, I've had people that say, we usually say you can't pick and choose, because obviously it would be easy to say, well, I'll just have the really nice things, then you get rid of the rest of it, where Italians would say, well, I'll keep it all then, or whatever. So, but it is a shame when some people will say, no, we want it completely empty, because sometimes you can find some little treasures in there, and little stories of the house as well.
Absolutely.
Which is and they always say as well, if you find a religious figure somewhere in the house, it could be on a card, it could be a photograph, it could be a little statue, should always stay with the house. So anybody, somebody's just Troy, we found 10 X-rays. So, I think I dumped them off, Troy. I don't think they were in the house.
Christine has a great story about somebody that knew the previous owners.
Right.
Well, we got to meet this little old man named Giuseppe, who was brought up here. He was telling me about how he used to bring the sheep up to the mountains every day.
Yeah.
He was showing me little areas of the mountains where you could put them in. They were like, it was like a little cave. And he was telling me that he knew the owners, his mom and the owner, I think her name was Philomena from what he was telling me. And I guess we had one of the only phones back in the day in our house. So when Giuseppe moved to England, he moved to Sussex, I think he told me. He was there for so many years, but he would write his mom and tell her, I'm going to call you, but I'm going to call you on Sunday at 1:00. You're going to have to go over to Philomena's house. So his mom used to walk over to our house to, be able to talk to him while he was in England. And he's going to be 80 years old, and he was just such a delight to talk to.
Yeah. Superb. So this next photograph is obviously from the same room. You have to keep this TV. I mean, this is better than...
Oh my
God. Troy's mentioning a doll that he found that scared the life out of me during a video. But no, but this TV, I mean, it doesn't get any better. And I love the way that you've left it. You see, you dressed this shot up nicely, Paul. I agree with Christine. The other one that you did where you left everything on the bed, not very professional. This one's much better. You've left all the doilies and things like that on there, but are you going to get rid of that, or are you going to leave it just as it is?
I am going to leave it. It's a statement piece. She's not going to like it.
Are you crazy?
We don't want no domestic arguments on here. So we've got an argument about. We'll put it to vote. Whatever people say on here,
there we go.
That's what we're going to do. Okay, so keep your eye on the comments.
Next week, whoever gets the most of it.
I didn't say yes to this.
So moving on into, I've not got many photographs of the house. Obviously, this is the back, because I mean, it was an old house, was it? Not being lived in for a while, I would say. So obviously, you have got some work to do, but the bones are there, aren't they? The structure's there, and everything's, everything's.
The reason I took that picture of the tub is when you showed it initially, it had 35 years of dirt and grime.
Yes. I did think when I looked at that, because I thought, I don't recognize that bathroom. I thought I'd mix the photographs up.
So I decided I'm going to clean it.
Right. Well, it certainly looks much better than it did from my video. So let's have a look, see what else we've got. So this next room is the top floor, is it?
Yes, the top floor.
A cocktail
Superb.
cabinet. Oh, that could be something.
Yeah, Ali's come up with a good idea. Put that one back on again, Tony. That's from Ali. I think Ali gave it. Turn it into a cocktail cabinet. That could be quite good. You could take the inside of the TV. You got to leave the screen on, and then you could open it. Put some really, you know, those little fairies that go around on a thing that you used to have in jewelry boxes. You could have one of those inside. a little dance, a little disco ball in there. Some really, really tacky lights that come on when you open it. I think it's be worth a fortune.
You know what? We'll leave it up to the audience.
Well, if Pete Pachendra Pete is saying, what was that? He said, Tony, come up with an idea. Turn the TV into an aquarium. Another great idea. Definitely. I think, Christine, to be fair, the TV is going to be staying. Yeah. So everybody's saying keep it.
Oh my God.
And to be honest, you said it live on here, so it's a verbal contract.
Yep.
So you know, Paul can sue you if you throw it away. Superb. Let's have a quick. Oh yeah. So no, we'll talk about this. In fact, no. Let's move on to so that's the house. I mean, obviously you've got big plans for the house. Are you planning on moving out here, or what's the future look like for you?
We have
we're on the 5-year plan.
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully, unless something else happens and we can get here sooner, but we're on the 5-year plan. We're in the process. We did get our kitchen all settled, so it's going to come and they're going to assemble it. So the next time we come, there'll be a kitchen in our house. We plan on getting our bathroom done differently, hopefully this fall. That's on the list. But we are going to probably be here a couple times a year up until the point that we're with 5 years.
So I must say, I've got to say, Christy, and you as well, Paul. But Christy, you look like you're just glowing and full of it. I mean, do you? I mean, it makes us really happy that you love the place and all the rest of it. You know, you both seem sort of full of it. Is it everything you expected and more, or what's the
100 times more?
It's so wonderful here. We've made such great friends. We go in and they know us now at the Yogateria. Right. They know what I want. It's wonderful. I just love it. I can't wait to be here all the time.
A roasticini. Yeah.
It's worth moving here just for that, isn't it?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I'm going to just quickly show a couple of photographs you sent while you've been sort of here. This one you sent me, then we'll introduce them shortly. Are they watching in another room by any chance?
Oh,
are they? Oh God, he's here. Oh, you're supposed to wait for the cue. This is like it's like a scene from the Muppet Show. Just wait for you. It's all about timing. Vivian, hello. It's all about timing. Can you just go away again? I'll introduce you shortly. And you, Dennis, there's no point you coming back on. Okay. Another reason why you love it here as well. But it is great. I'll quickly say before I show the photographs.
Yes.
Obviously, what you're doing is fantastic. What those guys are doing in the sense that everybody's got Italian friends because that's what it's all about. It's all about. But to have that network as well of expats and people that speak the same language, it is great, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You have a support system here that's second to none.
Yeah.
You are like a new family.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Dennis is like that weird uncle, isn't he? You know, the one that you have to take along with you. Thank God he married Vivian, because if not, it'd be terrible. So just quickly before the guys come back on, tell us about the Trabocchi. When did you go on here? Was that this holiday or the last time?
No, this was this past Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. People in the sea as well.
Yeah. What we did, we actually did everything we wanted to on this trip.
Right.
and to visit the coast.
Yeah. You suggested this, going and having a meal in one of the, Trabaki restaurants.
Yes. And we were actually there last Sunday on not on this one. We were on another Trabaki. So it's,
It
shame
was
we didn't see you.
wonderful.
And
Yeah.
that plane you see was thrown by a child.
Yeah, I did. That got me when I thought he's one good photographer. How he's made that airplane look sort of.
He was throwing it back and forth with his father, and
Right.
I caught it just at the right time.
Superb. So this is obviously going on to. It's strange, isn't it? When because we went to one a little bit further down the coast. I think I'm not sure whereabouts are you here? Which part of?
This is going probably the last 4 or 5 towards Pescara.
Okay, so you're further north. Yeah, because we went on to Fossa Cercian, one there, and I took a good friend who is our accountant and the guy that does accounts for lots of people, lots of our clients, and he comes from Puglia, and we decided to take him on a Trabocchi, and we sort of kept it a bit of a secret, and we wanted to give him the surprise because he does love Abruzzo as well, and his wife was there and his 2 children. And when you sort of wait for somebody's excitement and it's not there, and you think, oh, he's either been here and was violently ill in the past, or I've offended him in some way. And when we got on, he actually thought that these things were going to be quite sort of grotty and a little bit sort of, I don't know, in England we say rough and ready and that kind. But it's beautiful dining though, isn't it? When you get on.
Yes.
It's a hidden gem. I mean, everything in Abruzzo, amazing. Going there, it's a set menu.
Yep.
We didn't realize it was a 5-course meal. And they feed you.
Yeah, you don't want to eat for the rest of the day once you leave there.
Did you get your drinks as well included?
Yes.
Superb.
It was, the best. We were there probably 3 hours, just sitting on the beach and then coming to eat.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
superb.
The whole one side was all windows from top to bottom of the Trabocchi, and just the view was just so beautiful, looking out at the water.
It's just another thing, isn't it, that Abruzzo has, as well as all these incredible places and everything else. It's just another extra that that we have, and the mountains and the sea are so close together. You can just enjoy everything, can't you?
The drive. I love to drive, and it's mind blowing.
Except for almost getting hit by a bus.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
He wanted to make a wide turn, and he was bigger than me.
Right.
So it was like, you got the right of way, I'm going to back up.
But that turned out all right in the end.
Yeah, we made it through.
That's the main thing. Okay, so I suppose now we've come to that part. So that's the big sell of everything else. So talking about the nutty neighbors that you've met then, that will be joining us shortly. So I'm sure people will remember there's Dennis and Vivian that have been on a few times. And there's also Carmen and Nicole, who bought quite a while ago. Some of you may remember they moved out here with their 2 children, and that was a few years ago. They were on a Meet the Home Buyers a long time ago. Both of them have got amazing roof terrace. You've become good friends with them then?
It's all accident.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was meant to be.
Yeah, but they are wonderful people.
Yeah. Their timing's terrible, though, isn't it? Because we're talking about them now, and they should be sort of slowly coming on.
I hear the door, so here they come.
Okay, I think.
Give it about 20 seconds. They're going to be rushing through the door.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Let's get everybody on then. Let's see everybody. Let's see the Fara mob.
Here's our Fara family.
Let's see, can we get this over with? I'm hungry.
Nicole.
So we've got on the far right, we've got Nicole, we've got Vivian who's waving now, we've got Dennis, but don't worry about him. Carmen in behind.
And then Carmine. There we go.
So let me just get this right. Carmine, is that how you say it in America? Carmine.
In America, I was called Carmen, but since 3 years ago, since I bought, I've become Carmine.
Yes. Carmine.
Okay, but
Okay.
in America it was Carmen, but here it's Carmine.
Well, there you go. There you go. And how are you guys doing? How are the kids?
Fantastic. They're doing so well. They both graduated high school now.
Superb.
And, onward and upward. Jeremiah is looking at possibly going to Villa Santa Maria to cooking school.
Really?
Yeah. He loves cooking and baking and things. And actually, Christian's going back to the States in September to pursue his life. So I'm taking him back in September. He'll be 19, going on 20 in October. So, but yeah, it's been an amazing adventure. So much has happened over the last 3 years. Yeah, we're just living the Italian life.
You guys are famous.
So how long ago was it, Cameron? When Nicole, when it was 3 years ago, is it? When
3 years.
3 years ago, right? March 30th.
3 years,
May 30th.
No, July 1st was 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
And
yeah.
We moved in here. We got here on June 1st.
Yeah.
Have you all told Dennis yet that you're selling up since he moved out? Has that been mentioned?
We've
So-
become family.
Catherine and Nikki are the official welcoming crew.
That's true.
The Americans are growing in Fara.
I know. It's shocking. I'm moving away, actually. I'm just going up for sale next week.
We're
So
coming
De-
this summer, Dave.
Sorry?
We're going to come for a swim. Pool party.
It's closed. I'm sorry. It's
I'll bring the baby roots.
I dread to think. So, Dennis and Vivian, how's things going? How's life with you guys?
Wonderful. We're
Excellent.
just enjoying every minute.
We're settling in. We're coming up on 1 year, June 1st, that I carried her across the threshold. And yeah, we're doing good. The bee farm is up and running, and
Yeah, I saw a photograph.
for everybody. So yeah, we're happy.
So when we're getting the first batch of honey?
July 15th to the 20th will be the harvest. So
Really?
looking forward to it.
Super. And what type of honey is it going to be? Is it going to be better than what? Because your honey from Guam, I mean, I love the honey here. Yours from Guam was something special. Is it going to be better than that?
It'll be Mele Flore from the mountains of Abruzzo. So when you walk out the front into the olive orchard, into the bee yard there, it's just millions of wildflowers. They don't got to travel far for the food, and the honey's going to be amazing. Yes.
Superb. Absolutely superb. Okay, well, if anybody's just joined us now, they're going to be thinking, what on earth's going off? But but it is brilliant. I think all of you, I've spoken to you individually over the last sort of years and things, but it is great to have the kind of support that you guys have got, isn't it? And to have that in such a great neighborhood as well. And it's so good and so important that all of you are mixing with Italians and everything, because I think that's the key to staying here, isn't it? To not just stick with our own, even though it's great to do that, but to have a good mix, I think is the best way, don't you think?
Go out.
Absolutely.
I mean, like we go to the hardware store in Casale, and Antonio and his son, the best. You know, it's like another home improvement tool time Tim Taylor. I'm in there constantly, loving it. And these guys are great. The restaurant, the Hansel and Gretel, they know who you are. It's just perfect.
But I think, David, to your point, I joined the pension club here in Fara, and we get together. We play bocce with all my Italian neighbors, and it's just that we play cards. Not that I'm that good yet, but I'm learning to play Italian billiards, and becoming part of that community, and how incredibly loving they are here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is amazing to us. We have been adopted and accepted and just loved on since we've arrived. And it just it's just very emotional how special it's become here. We're family now, after 3 years, we've become family. Yeah.
Superb. And the fact that
Dave Benton.
it's all my fault. And but I'm pleased to hear that you become an alcoholic gambler. Anyway, that's great.
And Nikki has made the most amazing meal for all of us tonight. We're getting ready to Jonathan and his wife they just flew into Rome. They're going to be joining us. So they ate of us, and the kids will be having a great meal here as soon as we're done with this. So yeah, it's
so awesome. What's on the menu then? What's on the menu, Nicole?
I have stuffed eggs, stuffed mushrooms, dips, and chicken and dumpling stew.
Chicken and dumplings
We're gonna be
stew.
stuffed.
And of course, yes, dessert. We got tiramisu and some kind of torta.
Cherry pie.
panettone.
Cherry pie.
Panettone.
Superb.
And
Is
plenty
there going to
of
be any? Is there going to be any rooftop action this evening?
The wind is kind of high up there, so
Ah.
probably not. It's really windy today.
But
I
we
do
did
love look.
go to
I do love.
Dennis's
Sorry.
place. It's like paradise.
we had a movie night on the roof the other night.
Did you? I do love looking at all of your Facebook posts, and I love it when you have the fire pit and things like that on the roof. But it is, again, it's part of it, isn't it? It's part of the and to sit somewhere like that, whether it's in the garden, whether it's in a rooftop, whether it's just on a small balcony, and get that atmosphere. I don't think you can't. If you could bottle that up, that feeling that you have, then it would just be fantastic, wouldn't it?
It's priceless. You couldn't charge any amount of money for that feeling, the friendships, everything. It's priceless.
Superb. You know, I'm so happy for you. I really am. It's amazing that you're all getting on, and amazing that you love it out here. Absolutely fantastic. So, before I start getting a little bit emotional, I will. I'm going to say we'll let you get on with your evening and your food. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming on and saying hello. Paul and Christine, thanks for sharing everything with everybody. I really appreciate it. And I can't believe that I only met you I've still not met you properly yet, Christine. But
It was an
I just bumped into Paul the other day. I thought he was one of those weird stalkers that but it turned out to be Paul, so that made me happy. But no, superb. Thank you so much for giving up your time. Really, really appreciate you all. And you guys have a safe trip back tomorrow, and the rest of you, hopefully we'll see you sometime. So,
Dave, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're
Bridget and Rob, we miss you guys. Grazie mille, buona serata.
we'll see you all soon.
Ciao.
Bye. Bye. Oh, what a superb one. What a great, I wondered who that was in the background. It's me. What a superb one. I hope you enjoyed that. It's great to see everybody together like that. I do think, as I say, I know some people may watch it and think, oh, there's too many Americans or too many Brits or too many, but these guys, they do it right. They really do. They've got great friends, which I think is fantastic. The brilliant thing about people that buy in Italy, and I used to say this to the Brits, now say it to Americans, Canadians, because obviously there's a lot more people coming from the States coming this side. But to me, people that buy in Italy, I'm not going to say they're different because it's horrible to say that, but they have a great appreciation for Italy. And that is what brings people together, because I think most people, everybody that buys here has a different, it's not just about sunshine and cheap wine and everything else. It's a big part of it, don't get me wrong, but that's not what it's all about. It's about the atmosphere of the place. It's about getting to know people. It's about not wanting to change anything and loving what you've got. And I think everybody has that attitude. And when everybody does, when you see people get together, and it's almost like, you know, they've been family, and you heard them saying it's like we've got family, and I know it's not just with each other. I know it's with locals as well, because they're forever with local people, and I see it on their Facebook pages and things like that. And I think it's fantastic. That is the key to making it successful out here, is to make sure that you mix with others. But absolutely fantastic seeing all of them. It really is great. It would be nice to do something like that again, where we get a few people together. But I do think whichever side of the mountain you choose on, there's groups of people that are getting together at all different parts. Hopefully the forum that we have as well, which is part of our Patreon, is going to bring people together from both sides as well. And that's, I've always said, to create a community, and to create a community that sort of helps people and makes people feel more comfortable about this whole thing. And if you're sat at home thinking, I'd love to buy there, but I'm worried, I'm scared, you've seen the kind of people, and this is just a small amount of people that are out here that are ready to help as well, which is superb. It just shows what people are like, which is fantastic. We don't see enough of it in the world at the moment. So Leah's saying, love the locals, they're so nice and motivate me. I was reading that other, motivate me for learning how to speak their language. Yeah, I agree with you. And these guys hopefully going to be meet the home buyer soon, buying a fantastic place, not too far from between sort of Fara San Martino and Carswell. But yeah, absolutely amazing place. So the Sunday morning coffee group in Raiano is amazing. So that's Gary that's writing that. And again, it's not just, like I say, it's not just Fara. We're going to be, the next Meet the Home Buyers, I think, are going to be some people that bought in Popoli. I heard from Judd, or Silvana's heard from Judd, and he's said that he'd like to do that. So we're going to get a mixture of either side. We do sometimes have a bit of banter about which side of the mountains is the best side, but it gets all fun. The whole of Abruzzo is incredible. I'm going to stop now. I can hear you all saying thank God for that, but I suppose it's time to bring. He's coming back on. He's coming back on.
Da, da, da.
Good one, wasn't it?
It was a good one. Yeah. A bit crazy near the end, but it was good. Good crazy.
It is. All good stuff. So, Tom.
Yes.
It is time for, what's it called again? Let me find it. Where
I don't know what you've called it.
It's called Where's Tony? So a simple title. So listen, everybody, listen carefully to Tony's Italian. He's telling you something about a place where he is, and then you can guess the Gary's saying Domenico's side is the best. Well, we're going to have a bit of competition. We'll get that going. Tony's going to tell us about a place, and then you've got to guess the town or village or city we're talking about. You ready?
I'll try to do it a bit better this time.
And I'm going to be looking out to see who guesses. Go for it.
Ok. Mi trovo in un paese nella Valle Pelina che è stato il luogo di nascita dai nonni di Madonna e Mike Pompeo. Dove sono?
Better, Tone. Better.
Good.
Better than before. Let's see if anybody gets. Where is Tony? Does anybody know where Tony is? I mean, there was two names there that should have definitely given it away.
And we always mention it on the tours. So
and we do. Nobody's getting it up to now. I'm only going to give it a few more seconds, and then it's one to me, definitely. Nobody.
No, it can't be one.
There's absolutely nobody. I'm going to give the biggest. It is. We've got. What was the first one? There's a few actually. No, there's a few that. So it was the
photo.
No, there was one before that. The first one is actually Bridget.
Was it
Tattershall? It's Bridget. It's Rob's better half. To me, she was the first one on there. Well done. It is Pacento. Who else got it right, Tom?
Pacento Pete.
He would do, yeah. Pacento Pete definitely would get that right. We've got another few we've got somebody that said, Frosh Photo did it. And we also, David Palladino, obviously, he always understands your Italian. But for me, the first, somebody's written Pompeii, not quite. First one definitely
Naples.
is Bridget. So there you go. And Bridget is the daughter of the lovely lady who sent the fantastic or flashed me in. Sounds terrible, does it? I really, really don't mean that she flashed me. I really. I should maybe rephrase that, Penny. I do apologise. But Bridget is. What's my telephone? I should have maybe switched that off, shouldn't I?
Very professional, David.
Very professional. Very professional. I don't know why people bother me at this time. But there you go. Very professional.
I was supposed to remind you of something, wasn't I? I can't remember. Oh, yeah.
Were you?
Switch
to turn that on. Yeah, I remembered that sort of 10 minutes into it. Anyway, so that's it. Yes, it is Pacento. That is the birthplace of Madonna's parents and Mike Pompeo's. No, sorry, grandparents and Mike Pompeo's grandparents. So there you go. You've learned something new. Okay, that's it.
Okay,
I'll see you soon, Tone.
Yeah, see you later, boy.
There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that one. I really enjoyed seeing everybody. Absolutely fantastic to see everybody enjoying themselves. I'm sure they're all having a good meal now and having a few drinks, and that's what everybody else should be doing. Doesn't matter what time it is. There's always time for Abruzzese wine. That's not a bad slogan, that, is it? Do you like that one?
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
good. Yeah.
Something
I like
else
that.
you can put on a t-shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So tomorrow is Festa here in Italy. So don't expect anybody to answer any calls or answer any emails or anything else, because it just won't happen. But there you go. My computer's beeping as well now. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. As usual, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week. It will be next Wednesday, back to Wednesdays again. Not sure what we're going to do next Wednesday, but I'll have a think about it. Maybe another Meet the Home Buyers, but we'll be doing something anyway next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support. As usual, I really do appreciate it. Keep an eye out on the channel. We've got some fantastic properties coming up. And again, thank you for all your support. We'll see you next week.